What's up, everybody? It's the Martian Comic Hunter coming at you with another video. Got a little bit of a haul today. Went to a couple shops over the last couple weeks. Haven't had time to make a vid, so let's get into it. First off, we have Thor 582. The first part of the Ragnarok story. So, never read the Ragnarok storyline. Just wanted to check it out before the movie. So, thought I'd give this a read. Also, the Mighty Thor, number 18, managed to pick up two copies of this variant cover. The Resurrection covers are actually really cool. My favorite so far is going to be this one here. I know the X-23 Miss Marvel is probably going to be the book to have, or the most sought after book. But I think over time, this one's going to beat that one out. Again, over time, not anything quick or immediate. Just love the way not Thor, but Cable is drawn out here. Just big, bulky, and massive. Just an underrated cover book, I think, at this point. So, sleeper in my mind. Long-term sleeper. Suicide Squad number 16, just a cool Lee Bermejo cover. I know a couple weeks back this book was kind of hard to find. I know myself, I went to a couple of shops, could not find one. Went out this past week, saw one on the shelf, believe it or not, for cover, so picked it up. X-Men Legacy 262. Mark Brooks cover. I know everybody in the community has been showing this book quite often. Finally ran into one, so thought I'd pick it up. Batgirl number 16. This one was shown by yours truly, Seeking Nearman Comics. So when he showed us, I thought it was a bad cover. Reminded me of it. I just had forgotten about this cover. So shout outs to you. Saw it, had to pick it up. Catwoman number 1. Gillian March cover. This one's a cool cover. I mean, it's got a lot of pastels on it. Love the way he draws Catwoman, and just a cool cover. Also picked up number 6. I like this cover. I think Batman is drawn really well here, along with Catwoman. So just a great addition to my Gillian March kind of collection, if you will. But my favorite of the 3 is going to be number 7. Just love the way he draws her eyes. Just really captivates you. Just kind of I don't know, just this look in her eyes that just piercing and just draws you in. So had to pick this one up. Also picked up Batman Confidentials number 33. Can't remember who in the community kind of showed this book and really talked about how it kind of looks like, or a reminiscence of the Detective 880, which I agree. I think this will pair up really well with my Detective 880. Batgirl number 11, just an awesome Art Germ cover. Just, Art Germ's quickly growing on me. So I had to pick this one up along with Birds of Prey number 7. Just I love this Batman. I love how he draws this Batman. He just looks like he's ready to take on anything with the cape up in the air, and just looks freaking badass, ready to kick some ass. And Birds of Prey number 11 with Daredevil and Huntress, and something really sneaky going on here. She's ready to whack him, and he's ready to whack her. So just cool cover. Birds of Prey 121. Just another Joker cover. As I've mentioned, I'm a big Joker fan. Collect a lot of his books, and maybe one day I'll show off some of the covers. Captain America number 34, just a freaking awesome Alex Ross cover. Love the way this is drawn. Lots of red, white, and blues on this cover. Just badass. I mean, he's going into battle as he always does. Just ready to kick some butt. And number 600, no different here. A lot of red, whites, and blues, and Captain America looking badass. Along with the Red Skull. Red Skull looks pretty cool back here. Wonder Woman #1, Blackest Night. This is a Greg Horn cover. Not much to say about this book. Just picked it up strictly for the cover. New Avengers #27, Lionel Francis Yu cover. Just love the way he draws. Just this one's dark. You know, there's a lot of dark tones in this cover. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm a big fan, so I guess that's all that matters. Green Lantern #45, dope cover. I don't know who the cover artist is, so if you do, please drop me a note. This is a Starfire variant. Just, you know, there's a lot of pinks and purples in this cover, and I just love it. I think this one is just a great cover. And speaking of great covers, Philip Tan, Final Crisis, Revelations, book 3 of 5. I think, well, Alex the Comic Hoarder showed this book off, so shout outs to you, my brother, for, you know, really introducing this book to the community. Also picked up Cable #1 variant. Again, love the way Cable's drawn, just big, massive, you know, with Hope Summers or Baby Hope in his arms, and just looking just big and massive. Spider-Gwen #2, just a great cover by Pichelli. I love the way this one's drawn. Just, you know, she's out and, you know, at night just doing some acrobats out in the I don't know, in moonlight, I guess. Don't know too much about the book, never read Spider-Gwen. I don't know, is it an interesting character? Let me know, drop a note. Also picked up Venom #1. And I've been on this Venom kick lately, I guess. For the last couple of hauls, I've picked up many Venom covers. Just ever since the Venomized covers came out, just kind of gave me this, I don't know, just new thirst, I guess, to pick up some more covers. So this one's no different. It's just a badass cover. And speaking of badass covers, and an unusual eBay purchase for me, Adventure Comics #515, Libra Miho cover. Just freaking badass dark side cover. Just love the way this comic looks. I mean, it's badass to me. I don't know if I'm gonna call it a grail, but it's pretty much up there for me. I love this cover. Been on the search for this cover for quite some time. Been keeping my eye on eBay for this book for a while now. Finally saw one at a not only a decent price, but condition. You know, if you're going to really pay for this book, you want to make sure it is near mint. And this one is near mint plus. I mean, there's not one flaw in this book. As a matter of fact, it came in its original packaging. So you know this book has probably never seen air, to be honest with you, just because it's the original polybag that it came in. So really happy to find this one here at a good price and reasonable price. However, there is a story behind it. I bought it about over 20 days, I guess. And I was going back and forth with the seller on this book about tracking information. On my eBay, it never came up. So I finally emailed him, and he told me that he had to leave because of some family issues, and that he would give me the tracking information when he got home. A couple of days later, I email him again, contact the seller. Tells me, oh no, that his cousin dropped the ball on shipping the book. I'm like, okay, that he will ship it when he gets home. Couple days later, where's my book? He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't made it to the post office. I'll ship it to you. Your book will be in hand within 48 hours." I'm like, this is becoming an issue at this point. Finally, contacts me again, gives me a tracking information, and we're good to go. Start tracking this order, from one destination to another. Finally, ends up in my home state, but not in my hometown. The book gets delivered. I get notification of the delivery. I get home. The book is not there. Contact the seller, and I'm just pissed off as can be. One, this transaction is taking long. Two, there's no tracking number on eBay. Three, it ships to another location. And I'm just pissed at this point. Finally contact him back. We go back and forth. He says, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I sent you the wrong tracking information. And here's the correct one." I'm like, he was apologetic. He actually gave me a pretty decent credit on this book for what it's worth. And I was really, really happy about that. Now, I finally received the book today. And I don't get it. You know what I mean? How this book survived. And I'm telling you, this thing is near mint plus. There is nothing on this book whatsoever in its original poly bag. And this is the way he ships it. Puts it in basically a mailer, in another mailer, wraps it in bubble wrap, and sends this away. This flimsy thing made it to my house in perfect condition. I don't know how. I'm super freaking happy it did. I'm still gonna contact the seller, give him my 2 cents on his shipping of a pretty expensive book, in my opinion. So I'm just happy at this point that this book made it to my house. When I saw the packaging, I took picture after picture after picture, just because anticipation of what this book may have looked like. Took it out of the bag, inspected it, looked at all the pages. It's freaking flawless. How it made it, I don't know. But that's my story. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Wow, this transaction has been quite the experience. I'm just glad it's over. Catch you guys on the next haul.